Hello, my dear children. Welcome to today's session. So, what are we learning today? First of all, tell me, are you all excited to come in class 2? Yes, because you all are growing up. And this is our chapter number 1. I am growing. So, how do you know that you're growing up? The uniform that you were wearing in class 1, do you think it has become a little shorter and your height has increased a little bit? You know more words than you knew earlier, and you are being better in some of the skills like drawing or writing. Yes, so these are all the signs that you are growing. So let's start with this chapter, I am growing. Every living thing grows with time. So every living thing grows, whether it's human beings or they're animals or they're plants, they all grow up. First of all, when they are being born, they're very small, they're very little, cute, tiny, and with time they start growing up, right? So when we sow any seed in the soil and a little plant comes out of that seed, and we keep on watering it, with time that little plant grows up. And if you have seen that a small little puppy slowly grows into a big dog. And you children, when you were a little baby, and now just look at yourself, look at your hands, look at your fingers, they are all growing with time. We plant a small sapling and it grows into a big plant. A small puppy grows into a big dog. We grow taller with growing bones. We grow bigger and with growing body parts and growing muscles. So how do we actually grow up? How does our height increase? So when the bones inside our body, they grow, that means we are growing in height. And the muscles in our body, when they are growing, that means we are growing bigger in size. All right? So, a butterfly grows out of a small egg. All living things grow with time. So, how does a butterfly grow up? Butterfly once was a small egg, and that egg, when it hatches, slowly it becomes a big, beautiful butterfly. So, as you can see, a small puppy keeps on growing, and one day becomes a big dog. Similarly, a small baby then grows a little, then a little more, and then see, this child is almost of your age. Yes? And similarly, see how a plant is also growing from a small plant to a big one. Now let's write it. A plant grows out of a seed. A dog grows out of a small puppy. What does a bird grow out of? So what do you think? A big bird, a pigeon, a parrot, an eagle. How has it become so big? When it was very small, when it was born, what was it? It was an egg. Correct? So now growing bigger and taller. We all grow taller with every year. So every year we keep on growing little bit. So most of the parents, what do? Even I do that with my children, that I make them stand against the wall and I measure, I just keep a scale on their head and I measure that how tall are they. And I keep on measuring their height in every 3-4 months, and I observe that how much have they grown and how much tall are they becoming. Do your parents also do that? If not, just tell them to check your height like this. Alright? We all grow taller with every year. Do you remember how tall you were in previous class? So, there are medical checkups that goes on in school, or maybe your family doctor, you visit your family doctor and they check your weight and height. So just see and observe what was your height earlier in the previous year and now what is your height. You can see that you have grown taller. Your hands, your fingers, arms, legs, and feet also grow up with every passing year. So, as our height grows up, our limbs, our fingers, they also grow up, right? Find your picture at the time of your birth. So now what you can do is, you can just ask your parents to show you the picture at the time of birth, when you were born. So when you were a little cute baby, you can just find out the picture and see how small you were. And with every passing year, just compare your picture with the previous one and see how tall and how big you have become every year. So, find a picture at the time of your birth. You will find all the changes that have taken place in your body. So, earlier when you were a baby, your face must be very chubby, cute, small, and as you have grown up, your structure, the facial structure, it must have changed because you are growing up, because you grew your teeth, and now your face has got a structure, right? You were very small at that time. Now you are taller and bigger and you are stronger too. So you are taller, bigger and stronger. So when you were a small baby or when you were 1 year old, 2 year old, you were not as strong as you are right now. We learn many things as we grow. So when we grow up, not just our physical appearance grows, not just our hands, our legs, it grows. Our mind also grows. And what do you mean by that? Our mind also grows. We learn to speak clearly. We learn to write neatly. We learn different words. We learn different spellings. We learn different skills like dancing or drawing or painting or skating. Any sports we learn. And the things that we enjoy doing while we are growing up, that becomes our hobby. We learn to speak, walk, laugh, read and learn. We grow taller, bigger and wiser. So what do you mean by wiser? Wiser means that your mind is also growing. Your mind is also becoming big and it is also growing. So as you can see in the picture that how when children are growing, how different things they are learning, what different things they are learning. They are learning to read and playing and cycling and working on computers. We learn to have likes and dislikes. So as we grow up, we discover about ourselves that, okay, I like doing this thing and I do not like to do certain things. I like the taste of this food and I do not like the taste of another food. I like sweet things and someone likes salty things. So they develop taste also. They develop likes and dislikes. I like skating more than swimming. Correct? So this is how you develop that what do you like and what you dislike. We learn new tastes. So in our chapter number 1, we have learned that what do you mean by taller? Taller means growing in height and bigger means growing in size. All living beings grow. We grow taller and bigger every year and we learn new things as we grow. Correct? Let's do this exercise and see what have we learned in this chapter. We grow with time. Every living being grows with time. We learn new things as we grow. We grow and become taller with time. Now let's fill in the blanks. All living things grow with time. We become taller and bigger as we grow. We learn new things as we grow. Our hands, legs, fingers grow with our growing age. Now let's tick the correct statements and cross out the wrong statements. A small puppy grows into a big dog. Yes. All living things grow with time. Yes. We learn many things as we grow. Correct. Things we enjoy doing as we grow. So this is an incomplete statement, so we will cross it. Things we enjoy doing as we grow are called hobbies. So this is the complete statement and we will correct it. Now these are few questions that you have to answer in your notebook yourself. We can discuss here it in short. How do we grow taller? So we grow tall with every passing year. When our bones increase in height, when our bones grow, we become taller. How do we grow bigger? Again, we grow bigger with the passing year, and when our muscles increase, then when our muscles grow, we become bigger. What new things do we learn as we grow? We learn to speak, walk, laugh, read, we develop taste, likes, dislikes. So you can write all these things. Why do we learn new things as we grow? We learn new things because we are becoming wiser as we grow. What are hobbies? So things we enjoy doing as we grow are called our hobbies. Now these are some fun-based questions that you can do yourself with your family, with your friends, and have fun with the chapter. You have to collect the pictures of last 6 years and then paste age-wise in your scrapbook and write the changes that you observe in every year when you were just few months old, when you became 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Alright, so how did your height grow, how your face changed, how tall you have become every year, your weight and everything. So what you can write is your height, your weight, your growth of hair, all these things. Alright, now what else you will do? You can make a list of your likes and dislikes, and when you are growing up, what different things you have started enjoying doing and what different things you think that you are not enjoying that much. So make a list of your likes and your dislikes. Now, there is something written over here that the clothes I bought last year do not fit me this year. I am sad. So does this happen with you also, that your favorite dress does not fit you anymore? Why? So do you think our clothes have shrunk? They have become shorter? Or you have increased your height and you have grown taller and bigger? So yes, because you have grown taller and bigger, your favorite clothes are not fitting you anymore. That's okay. What you can do is you can just donate those clothes to someone who needs it. Alright? So now you can make a list of new things that you have learned in the passing years in your studies. Like you can write about the new words that you have learned. You can talk about what new things have you learned about plants and animals, about yourself, about your neighborhood, about our community helpers. So in studies, what all things in mathematics you must have learned addition by now. So all these things that you have learned in the passing year, you can mention few of them. In sports, so if you have started doing some sport, you can talk about it, that earlier you did not know how to play it, but now you have started learning it, enjoying it, and now you are at particular levels. So just mention about it. And at home, have you learned how to make your bed? Have you learned that how you can help your parents in doing the household chores, little household chores which you people can do at this age? So write all the things that you have learned in the passing year. That's all in this chapter, and this is all about the new things that you learn and develop when you are growing up. Keep learning, keep shining. Bye bye.